That double echo, that cough one time, to cough 4 or 5 times on here. I may cough several times, can't pull the flights over, but I'm going to try to do a flight this morning. Here I am at, where am I at? Forgot the name of it, I don't know. I'm at Gillette. Up there by Yellowstone. I'm at Gillette, a little airport called Gillette. It is KGCC. The altitude of this airport is, I forgot here somewhere, 4365. And we're going to be leaving here on a heading of 090. And going to Rapid City. Rapid City. The ICO is crap. KRIP crap. I guess what it was. Let me go back and look now. Rapid City. KRAP crap. Anyway. And it's got a VOR 11230. It's a high altitude. It's got 2 runways. It's got 2 slab-port runways. The runway 4 and 32, they're 8,697 feet. 23, 5 and 23 is 3,595 feet. The altitude of the airport is 3204. So we're fixing to try to make this little flight. If we'll go in our, so as soon as I pick the VR up, I'm going to work myself onto the heading, off of that 090 heading to it, over to a VR radio of 060, because on 240 out of Rapid City, there's some scenery in the mountains. I'd like to fly by this morning if I can, see if I can find it. And since 240 out, 060 again, if I hit it early enough, I can go in on 060 and fly right into it. So we're going to try that. When I get over on 060, should have a signal almost time we get up in the air, I think. According to how far this is, but if it ain't over, and I don't know how tall the mountains are, that's that way. Try to keep them coughing and making any more ain't help, but I've had a pretty rough time had eye surgery on both eyes. The eye drops, I was allergic to them. I'm still taking one of them. The other one, I had to stop it about a day or 2 days early. I was taken very, very ill with it. I had to go to the doctor with the symptoms from that. I'm taking antibiotics or cough syrup prescribed, and still taking eye drops in both eyes 4 times a day at the moment, one each. And anyway, that's going to go on for another 3 weeks if I can stand it. If I don't, I'm going to go back with the eye doctor, see if we can get off and get on something else. That's what he said. I hadn't tried to call him back. I probably should, because it don't seem to be. It's not ridiculous, but it's still irritating me. It was irritating me so bad I was about ready to lose it. I sat here a few nights, about a week or so ago now, sitting right here and coughing so hard my throat cramped and locked. I couldn't even breathe for a few seconds. So that makes you stop. And next morning is when I called the doctor to told him what's going on, and we read the papers on the reactions from the medicine, and every one of them I had it, so we figured it's time to call him. I called him. He took me off one of them. Anyway, we're going to go this little flight here. I've got my same plane we've been flying around these things. It's been 2 weeks now since I did a flight. I hadn't flew a plane in about 2 weeks. Been doing a call a while. and I hadn't been videoing it. I've just been playing it for my own enjoyment, and I've done a lot of it. I played it until I was level 28. Game crashed, locked up, lost the backup site, had nothing, and I had to restart the game. Best team could start me off. Hey, they managed to come up with they said they didn't have no backup. They come up with a backup that was level 13. I was level 28 when I crashed. I went down to level 13. Every map opened up brand new, never been on before. So I had 6 maps. So I have since played it and pushed to get the maps. Opened all the lodges and all the lookouts and all the maps. And then went out and just done me some bear hunting last night. I don't remember how many I killed, between 6 and 8, I think. Something like that. All in one spot. Didn't get knocked out in there time. In that, I got knocked out in the water. I backed myself out in the water too deep. Got knocked out. The animals didn't knock me out in their time. One of them did run over me twice. So I was tracking him wounded and had me down about half health, but he didn't knock me out. And next time I saw him, he reared up and I killed him. That was the one I was looking for. It was the last one I think in the group, so I called it good and I stopped. Now, let's fly this plane instead of doing deer hunting. I'll deer hunt after a while. I'm sure I will. Anyway, I'll be to see what we got. And what we're doing is sitting in this plane, and let's start it up and see how much fuel we got. I bet we don't have much. I bet there's much right now. Here we go. Somebody stole it last night. I had a full tank. Let's see if we can do this right here. We're going to get in the plane right there. The first thing we'll do is turn these 2 switches on. Push this down. I think it's all we have to have at this point. So we'll try this right here. Brakes are locked. We're sitting here. All right, outside the plane. Well, we could turn on a few lights. It says that's instrument lights. We don't need that right now. It ain't that cold, I don't think. Now, beacon, taxi, landing. The 2 right there need to be off once I get in there. Last time I turned them off, we got to turn them back on, so you know how that goes. Everything's up and running. Outside the plane, we need to try to find that fuel. Well, first thing is we'll verify fuel. Right here, little green fuel analyzer. Fuel on board, 3 gallon. Well, it's just under 4 because I had 4 is what I had. Anyway, let's see if we can get to the pump before we run out of fuel. I believe we can. I believe it's right there at the end of this line I'm sitting on. I did check it this time. So all I did do was look at that and park the plane. I had started the simulator last night. This was some Steam multiplayer again. I started the simulator last night, and it was dark. I couldn't really see where to sit. I just parked it out here on a piece of slab somewhere and left it sitting. And this morning I spotted it on that parking place there. The short gate or whatever it is. Anyway, let's see if we can get over this fuel. I believe it's the end of this line, I believe. I didn't go too far ago, but I did get close enough to see it. Before I parked the plane. Let's get over here and see if we can get us to take a fuel. I'll try to turn crossways every time, so I'm going to swing in toward the building and come back. See if that right there don't get it. We own the parking place. Set the park brake and let's check our fuel again. Look at that, we got 24, 23, 24 gallon actually. So it goes 24 and it burns the ounce and it drops under 24. Here we go. We're through that. Go back outside the plane. Let's go find us a runway. I know which one I took. I'm looking right at it. We don't need the whole runway. We could start short right up here. We're pretty high altitude though. We might taxi down the end because it's pretty high altitude. Makes it a little extra to get off. I see it straight across. I see the end of the runway. But we don't have a taxiway to that one from here. Let's go this way. Taxi this thing down. Get us a whole short line again. Give me a drink of coffee. Well, get this thing all started up. I did check, see if live stream was running. I did check. I did put live stream on Facebook. People see if they want to see a median. That's really kept double talking for a few minutes. After I coughed, it just kept on talking. I had to turn off the main page where it quit doing that. That was a video running on YouTube playing back into itself. Well, here we go. We get out here. The end of this thing. We're just about there. I haven't flown a plane like I said in 2 weeks. I hadn't made a video in about 2 weeks. Thought I'd try to get both of them things done this morning at the same time. And I wanted to go across. This was another going to go into those cross countries. And I had that trouble with that copyright thing again. Copyright lockout. The same 2 videos I thought I'd done gotten rid of them. I don't know if they put them back or what, but I had to go in. I went in and deleted them. I didn't do anything about the copyright itself. I just deleted the copyright complaint. I deleted the 2 videos. I don't need them. And if they got a problem, it's not something I done. My wife played music in the background while she was watching YouTube or Facebook, and I didn't even hear it. Most of it I don't even hear it. Mike picks up more than I do, and I'm not paying attention to her at that point. Now we're gonna lock the brakes right here. And we're going to get us up some equipment. We need that right there. We need that right there. Almost at the altitude, about 8,000 for now. We'll climb more if we need or whatever. This is some high country in here though. We had to get to 12, I think, to get into the other airport. Coming up to Yellowstone. What I'm doing, come on back down there, about 8. I think it's too big of her. I mean, I don't move that fast. 8,000, and I'm gonna leave here on 090. Probably on radio leave 090, so that means I have to adjust after I leave. Now I'll put this on 090 also. For now. Not that I have to have it. There we go, both of them the same. That's right there. That's airspeed. That's not. About 115 on that one. This is the heading over here. Like is 090. Now that's what I ordered right there. Now everything's fine. And I've got to get my book out. And the VOR where I'm sitting, I'm going to use it just in case. On the way out, give me some distance at least. I don't know how far the next one is. I may want to know where I'm at. This is VOR where I'm sitting is 11460. Alright, I got it in both active and standby. And the VOR where I'm going, which should be on right away, I think. 11230. I just got both of them ready. And now we're ready to get this thing in the air, I believe. Alright, we're gonna go. That's working. That's working. That's working. Everything seems to be operable this morning. Let's pull him out and hold short. Pull him out and line and wait. We ain't gonna wait long. Runway 34. Headed north, look like, and return to the right. Here we go. Let's line this thing up. I'm gonna give him a couple air flaps. Coming around to the 090. We're going to bring up some more equipment. And the bar on the left, I'm going to line that bar up while I'm waiting on the next one to come on. That's behind me, of course. I'm going to switch this one right now so I can watch for it. Switch now 2, I'll be using that one to navigate by if I'm going to try to line that radial house. So I'm going to come over 10 degrees to the around to the south southerly direction. That'll give me a cross my bar. I need to get a little distance out. What we got here? We're 1.2 miles out. I'll try to get about 10 miles before we get on that thing. We're watching for just make sure a little bit back. We're at 3,000. I'll have to pull it back a little. I'll do it automatically. We're in there. Flaps are back up. We're running. Got our airspeed set at 115. That's down here to look at this point. We're watching for the green eagle to come up. We got to get some altitude, and I don't know how far it is across there. Maybe 300 miles, maybe 80 miles. I didn't check it. I'm just going to head out across here and look for it. I'm waiting on that bar on the left to line. I'll set that right there. It won't let me pass it. It'll automatically catch it. We're out 3 miles. We'll be out at least 5 or 6 or 8 time we get to it. Look like anywhere from 5 to 10. A good place to catch it. Alright, she just locked on. She's getting over on her own. It has homed in on that signal behind me. Going to a radio 090 out of that radio. outleg. Here we go. 4.5 miles out. Not too bad a shape. We're still looking for that other signal to come up. 11230. It was a high, so it should. The only thing keep it coming on the mountains. We just got it. We don't need that. We're still climbing. We should have. The way it looks, we're going to have pretty good terrain across here. If it didn't, that wouldn't come on real quick. All right, we're coming. Now, if I set this on the heading of 090, I can turn this off, and I can switch this in here over. Now, just here, I want to come around to. I said I want to line 060 as quick as possible. It's the wrong way. I'll get 060 at 22.2 miles out. I want to be on that radial, so I'm going to come to the right to get me some. I'm going to come to the right 20 degrees this time. I'll get over as quick as possible. A little extra won't hurt it. Be 110 right there. May even take more, but that should do it. We're 104 miles out. We only get to that 060 before we get to 22.5 miles. Let's get inside the plane a second. See what things are doing. I can turn these two off. I didn't turn them off. Or if we could turn them on, I'll do that this time. Alright. Landing lights off. Taxi lights off. We're up in the air going. I guess a little spotter 2D here, 3D. I'll go back to that one. Go back outside and check the terrain around us. A couple little factories down on that road. Ain't much up here. Part of the country sort of lost it, didn't it? I've got some reeds property in front of us. That must be irrigating real heavy. Get this flight done. I don't know how long I've been recorded. I've been just playing for myself and running a server. Several people joining it, but then we're not having any real communication. A couple of people active with me, messing with me. I don't like that. I don't want to lock the server. I want people to be able to use it. But they got so many that comes in there and just act silly. They get out in front of you and shoot the gun. No one's going, well, that if they shoot the gun 3 or 4 times, you quit hunting, it's over. If they get out there and walk around too much, it's over. Get out there and crank that 4-wheeler up, it's over. When I drive the 4-wheeler, I stop 250 yards out or something like that and walk in real quiet, if I can. What I call quiet, it better be quiet. And get in there and put up my little camp, put up my stand, get ready to see what I can find. I went out last night and I picked a good place where the feed areas are set up, but I didn't see nothing. I saw one little old, pretty good sized caribou, but he cut across the corner. I didn't get a shot at him. He never come back in sight. Nothing else come in sight. I expected a bear to go bark when I was coming up on that 4-wheeler when I could cross the river, that shallow place. About 10 bears crossed going the other way. So once I got camp set up, I said it early morning, somebody's they starts over and everybody goes back to what they're doing yesterday, so I figured them bears would be up where I was at, but they wouldn't. So I sat there quite a while, maybe an hour or so, nothing happened in the game, not an hour in real life. I got down and broke my stand down and carried it with me, went down to that crossing, got right out there on the edge of that crossing, set that stand back up. Wasn't long, here come a bear along. I got the first one pretty good. I shot him, he run to me and around the stand out across there. I killed him on the other side of the river. Next one come along, more or less the same thing. Then they picked the pace up a little when they come along. They come along running. I could get a shot at him. He get across the river going away from him, then I could hit him. I shot about 4 or 5 like that. I, none of them fell within sight after that. I only had 2 within sight. The rest of them were out of sight. That's where they went. I had to track them. There were several that I had wounds out there. I knew they were going to be aggressive at least. I stood around after I shot 4 or 5. I finally got out, got into the water and stayed as much as possible. Walked over and got them 2 I had down. Walked around the edge of that water. Of course, you had to stay in deep water. Where they cross that shallows, you have to be careful not to be there. When they come back, they can get out there and get you. Stay in deep water, and they won't quite get out there to you usually. So I went on down to deep water at the edge. I crossed that shallow place pretty fast. Down the deep water down the edge all the way around. Went on around a little bit. I thought it was island, but it was a peninsula off the other side. I went on around to the other side to see if there's anything down on the back side of it, and nothing. Finally, I got enough nerve to get up on top of it and walk around. Nothing up our dead, so they all crossed the back water on the other side on the angle. Went back in the little woods over there. So I went back and found me a blood track and marked one. Get it started. Track started. Tracked him out up into the other side, hoping I wouldn't run across nothing to bite me. I found that one come back. Maybe another one found it and come back. I think I found 3 like that pretty easy. The last one, he was still alive. I tracked him for quite a while across the woods, chased him. And every time he comes to anything where it's sort of undercover brush stuff, I try to walk around it where I could be outside. He'd have to come out to me. But I got to a point he was in the weeds about head high. I was tracking him knowing that's not a good idea. Sure enough, but after several, at least 100 yards or so of that weeds, a couple hundred yards of the weeds and stuff, he popped right up in front of me and run over me. I couldn't get a shot at him. I fired the gun, but they just fired. I don't know where it shot. And I fired it actually twice. He rolled me twice before he stopped. Knocked my health down about half, but he did knock me out. And he run off, and I tracked him again for another 300 or 400 yards probably. Now, he went off down through some stuff on the left, and I circled it up on the right on the ridge. He saw me and he reared up, and he did. I shot him between the front feet, right in his chest. He's on off down there. I really got him. I wasn't sure I killed him before I got out pretty close. I could see him on the side over. Got him and fast traveled out of that hole, get away from them bears. That was the last blood spot I could find anyway. I hadn't seen no more blood spots before that, so well, I not have found that one. Apparently I got them all. Can't be 100% sure. But pretty good little bear hunt last night. Been nice to have it on video, but I was actually running broadcast in the background. My friends, a couple of friends of mine was watching it, the broadcast. One for sure was watching while I was shooting the bears. He hadn't got the game yet. And me and a fellow named Dude, me and him went out a couple of nights ago and hunted all night, really, till 3 o'clock in the morning, our time. But let's see what we got out here now. I didn't check see where we at on this. Let's check see where we at. We go in now, we lose our equipment. We hadn't made that crosswind yet. We hadn't caught our line yet. We're still cutting across it, though. We're doing pretty good. We're 80-something miles out. We ain't hurting. I'm going to go another 10 degrees. I don't want to get too close before I get to that. So we'll go 10 to 20. Right there. Come on right there. Get this cross on that bar so I can get to that bar as quick as possible. Get this little flight done. We got 8. I only got 80 something miles. We're not too bad. That's roughly 120, 130 altogether, probably. I didn't look when it come on how far it was. I don't think. It was out probably 20 or so when it come on. had my breakfast, took all my medicine, took my cough syrup, antibiotics, took my daily medicine. Just an old man trying to fall apart. Everything gonna be alright. I'll give me a bigger bucket and put it in my tote it better. As long as you keep it all the same buckets, you're doing alright. You get in 2 buckets, you're hurting. Well, that is life, it is. Coffee done got cold. Room's getting hot. I'm gonna turn the air back on here in a minute, because don't want to start. I better do it now. Don't want to start coughing. Up to the keyboard trigger and start to get up. That thing fell on the floor yesterday and dumped everything. Joystick, keyboard, mouse, pad, and all hit the floor. Jumped out of the track with me. I don't know if they pull yours than I used to. The bar hadn't started down none, but 79 miles up. Still crisscrossing would be alright. Just keep trying. Another 172 set up our home. We're plenty high at this point. I don't see anything the way the signals are working. Those are mountains. They're not real tall though. Seem like 5,000-6,000. That's where we're headed, really. Coming through the mountains, going to Rapid City. Trying to get around now and get in line with that spot I'm looking for. I spent an hour and a half the other day trying to find that thing and lined it up where I could find it. Yeah. Had to go back and verify what state that was in. South Dakota. Cough out that mic again. Forgot about it. I done it. Anyway, I want to talk to one. I want to call from that Arizona. Get to me. Holler, get to me. They're blowing on me. Get to me. So we're 63 miles out. We still haven't hit that bar yet. We're starting to get close. We're coming across pretty hell. I'm gonna come out another 10 degrees. I want to be sure and get over enough, quick enough. Even have to go straight across the bar. Got to be there before we get to 22, and that bar hasn't even moved yet. That's the right direction though. Let's turn this localizer back on. Something across that bar to turn itself. I have to get out of the chirp or something. I'm having to jump up and down to take care of myself. I'm gonna come down 1,000. I don't think them mountains are over 6,000. See one. I checked them, I don't remember how high the mountains were. 6,500. We know it climbed back up the last minute. If he ever looks at it, this is for old Two Dog here. He's one that brought me up here, I think, part of the time. Went by Two Dog. You'll know who he is. I think he's changed his name now, though. I hadn't seen him in years. He used to fly in this area with our group quite a bit. Oh, zigzag. We had crosswind. Some mountains off to the left. That's where we'll be going, but I'm trying to get on a certain radio before I go into them. We're only 40 miles away from where we're going. Well, 60 away from the airport, but 40 away from the scenery. Try to get that quick shot on a video this morning. I'm back. The bar looked like it might be trying to start moving. I was up out of the seat. I didn't actually see it, but it looked like it's down a little bit. Green arrow will align with the, there it is coming down. See, move that time. The green arrow's coming down. The yellow one's coming down. It'll turn into it. We're 59 miles out. Plenty of time to get online before we get there. See if we can spot that police and fly around a little bit, then head on into the airport and park it. What we got going here? Like I said, I've got one video I think I've already got live streamed. I've got to rename into the cross countries, and this one right here going it. I got a couple behind me I hadn't fixed yet. I got to get them. They're made. I just got to rename them, add them into the cross country playlist in order in which they go, if I can. Left out in San Diego, off of North Island, went over to the Carrier, and then left the Carrier, went up to Palm Springs up to I don't know now. Anyway, I made my way across into Area 51 and up into here. This whole flight. Turbulence here now, shaking the plane around. We're coming around now. We're turning around into the. We don't need no clouds now. I don't want clear the weather. If I have to, I will. I don't know exactly how high these mountains over here are, but I think they're 6,000 clear, most of them. We'll watch. If they look a little too close, we'll climb a little bit. It's been several days since I checked this out. I don't remember everything about it. I had to find the book where I wrote down what heading to use. I meant to add it to my little catalog book, but I hadn't done it. They do that. Got some book you can take care of today or get on my other computer and work for a couple hours. Before tomorrow. Tomorrow's a sweet day and life goes on. Things happen. I gotta make sure I'm ahead of everything. Don't think fast as I used to. Something to do with getting old has a lot to do with that. I ain't old. Just a young man of 72. See if that gets any better. It should get better as we come up on this. I'm 51 miles out, about 30 miles to the place we're looking for. Oh, I'm going to go to heading mode. Try to do my own adjustment now. Looks pretty good there. Right on the line, might say, when I made that turn. May have a little wind drift. Try to watch that. I'll go 2 degrees, 3 degrees to the south, east. Right there. Make it forward. Usually it takes at least 4 to hold the wind in most places. The bar's on that side. Pull that bar in a little more. It's pretty good shape. Trails coming up others. Elevation's climbing. I'll go one more over that way. Don't seem to be close that bar. Bar's pretty shaped, isn't it? Right on. Well, nothing. That bar might be slipping, so it'll get better. I got up early, stayed up pretty late. Get some sleep the last few nights. Started to catch up with me. Caught my eyes closed in for a second. Sneaking up these mountains, and I wasn't really seeing the mountains. My eyes were closed. I'll try to keep them open the next few minutes. 40 miles out. 41. The bars are a little closer now. I'm gonna come back back that way and see what happens. Bar's almost perfect. Let's make it 2 more. Watch the bar. Now we're back to 63. Come back 1 more. Bar looks lined pretty near it. Maybe a little overshot. Top looks over, the bottom looks under. They ain't got many exactly straight out there. You can't be crisscrossed. The bar's will be exact. Come back 2 more for now. We'll drift back if we need to. Back on 060. Watch out, the mountains are getting awful close. We're going to climb about 500 feet. And the mountains starting to get, if they get leaves, my wheels will keep on. Now we're getting like over. And from it, maybe a little taller that way to look. I'll keep going to 8, just to be, or 75, just to be safe. I don't really remember. That's only 1,000 feet by 65. Stutter this morning. Keep on, my eyes keep going shut. I think that medicine is slowing me down. That's what it's doing. I need to lay back down. What I need to do. Try to get this done first. The medicine making me drowsy. I was already a little bit drowsy before I took it. Put 3 back over that way. Start to slip again. My pound still look higher. I'm going to go for another 500. A little stutter, I wish I wouldn't be doing that. Look around, see what we got out here. See a thing, but little small trees, falling year colors. Got a little evergreens in there, look like. Been doing that cold a while up in Yukon. Bunch of bears up there. We kill bears, deer, caribou, bison, moose, all in the world. The moose are the hard ones, they're hard to take down. They want to run away. And then they don't want to leave a trail. It makes it hard, but they don't leave a good trail. Chased one last caribou last night forever, lost him. The trail just stopped, nothing. Couldn't find a lead, couldn't find an animal. After about 30 minutes of looking at the end of that trail, I give up. I've been 30, 45 minutes tracking to get to that point. All the blood stopped. Quite a while back. And then, well, I was on move because when I got back to the stand, it wasn't long. One come along, I shot him one time and he had three in him. So that, and the blue tractor I had on the ground disappeared at that point. So that was the one. He done trucked himself back to the stand. It showed a lot of stutter on my machine this morning. Clouds and stuff. Yeah, it's scenery too high or something. I need to clean this thing too. Maybe it's getting hot and throttling back. I don't hear the fan that loud a little bit, but not much. If it's throttling back, it ought to be running, fans ought to be running wide open. Trying to cool it. I don't know that it is or not, but like I said, it keeps stuttering a little bit. Scenery does. Make sure I hard on that video too. Either that or my eyes are stuttering. I got brand new eyeballs and they do act funny sometimes. If you get too much light, they'll want to quiver or even look like they sort of shutter themselves off. Maybe my eyes till the video will think the video stuttering. Where am I? Alright, let's better start looking at this thing. It'll be 20.2, not 26.6. Gotta cross this big mountain here though. I don't want to hit it, but it sure is looking tall. I'm gonna climb 500 more and go down the other side. Looks like that's tall between me and where I'm going. Don't start climbing now. We'll have time later. We'll have a circle. We go a couple more degrees to the east. Bars still slipping on me. What's that done? It looks like what I'm looking for, but I'm not in the right place. No, it's just some rocks there. Okay. I'm only 4 miles out, right there, exactly 4. Well, I know I've tested that distance and direction. That may be right in front of me. Let me get this thing off autopilot. Come down and take a look at that. That may be what I'm looking for. It'll be 20, not 20. Well, still got 2 miles off to get to it. That might be pretty close. Let's slow this bird down and look around a little bit. That's gonna be it right there, I believe. It's almost 2 miles away yet, though. Looks like it's on the other side. Yep. 20. famous Mount Rushmore. There you go, right there, Mount Rushmore. Do another bypass of it if we can. A little too much flat for what I'm doing. I want to slow down a little bit. I don't want to bog it plumb down. Come back around here. Road. Here we go. Last pass. There you go, Mount Rushmore. That's where she's located. Now let's see if we can get this thing on into the airport and land it. Bounce back this way up again. Turn this thing right in here. Now let's see what we got going. I'm gonna come down a little. I'm out of them mountains now. Most of them. Set this thing on about 7,500 for now. I hope. Try to see what that does. And I'm gonna slow about 100, 105. Call it right there. Now let's see what we got. We're looking for a ILS on runway 32 with a heading of. Let me get this on this right here and put this back to 60 for now. Well, that's the wrong way. I'll be right a minute. Go down to 60 for now. That's good enough right there for now. Now we want to put our. I'm gonna go back full of this on that fuel. There we go. And we're gonna go. We've got an ILS of 109.30. We ain't got radio stack up. 109.30. On both of them. That's just my way. Now, and our runway heading is 322. There we go. Now we're going to move away from the airport. Got to get that airport on 322. Let's be out far enough away from it to make this approach. Well, the altitude of the airport is, I said was, got here somewhere, 32, 45, 55, 65, 75, 76, 77. I can approach it 77. Let's go ahead and make it 77. I can approach where I was at to be just fine, but I'm going to maximum approach length for me. Now we also got this ready to pick it up, so we got that one, and we'll go ahead and get on it right here. Now we're too close to, no, well, not too close, glad so. We're close, we're still close on it though. But the way we're moving, let's move away a little more. Try to keep them. We don't have to keep them above center, but we want to get them back above center before we get to it. Turn on. Localize the line. I've turned it up. I've about got them trapped where they won't come down. They may come down a little, but not much. So they're coming down, but I'm not ready to lock them yet. So we'll move back out past them. or low altitude. Match them, either one. By now they are matched. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set the localizer. I hope it don't lock yet. There we go. I don't want to set the approach, just the localizer. By having to turn off and mess up and not pay attention, it'll still turn down that line by itself. I gotta get him down back above the center. Either go down, or if it goes to turning on its own, I'll just drop to match it. As long as it's flying away, I'll let it fly away. Got a message on. If you're looking at the video, good morning. If you're not, still good morning. Oh, so you said watching. I didn't even catch that when I saw it. Let me get my video sound back on. Here we go. Trying to get this thing into Rapid City. I'm gonna come down about. Come down to 75. That'd probably bring the timers back up. If not, I'll fly back and let's get up. I'm past them now. They start to climb anyway. Coffee cups empty. Water glasses empty. Plates sit. I'll eat it all over. Keep falling asleep. All that medicine stuff. And missing sleep too. Turn that air back on. It gets hot in there quick. I'm back. Check the scenery around me. Not much out here. Diamonds are back where I want them. I can start rotating the pivoting around the VR now. Do that arch. Come around on that side. We can swing a little wide and keep getting a little further away. Intentional. 14, 15 miles out right. It's still moving away a little slightly. Keep watching that. Keep watching that VOR. ILS is not a VOR. Done switched. We got DME. We're alright. Be right back. I'm gonna feel my car give up with this thing circling. Now I'm back. Now let's see what we got going. We're still doing alright. We can stand a little more arch here. I think about 5 more degrees won't hurt nobody. Keep that green arrow on the left center or below. Just keep coming around. This is coming around the mountain here, sure enough. Well, no, way outside the front of the mountain. Okay. Come around another 5 or so. Till we get around here where we belong. I believe I can make that 10 easy enough right there. Diamonds are above and climbing. We'll go another 5. Worst thing happen, I have to lower my altitude a little. Coming out another 5. Now we're on 060. That looks pretty good. Alright, it's just locked on. I'm going to come down on the flaps 1. Slow down to 95. Oops, too much right there. Let's go ahead and bring the flaps down another one. Set the approach down to the center. I didn't have to wait that long, but it did. As soon as it locked the turn, I could have switched. The diamonds is already active. Let's slow this down to about 85. Well, I'll make it 80 and see what happens. I forgot already what it'll do. So I'm gonna put out full right quick. That's it right there. It's gonna climb a little bit. She'll come back. Straighten itself out. It says it's got it. Let's see what it's doing. A little fast when it caught it, and the flaps jerked it up, made me get above the diamonds, but she should come back without any problem. Yep, I think they're coming back now. I don't know how slow I can get, but not much. Thing don't fly real slow, I don't think. 75 may be pushing my luck. I'm thinking to get down to 65, but I may be wrong. I don't remember already. It's been 2 weeks. I can't remember yesterday. Diamonds are coming back up now. If they run above center and keep climbing, I'll have to speed back up a little. Alright, let's go right here. And we're going to get some of this to look at. I need to know where I'm at all times. That right there would work here, really. A little crosswind there. Still off the bar a little. Good on glide slope. We're coming around. The bar's coming around. Oh. Feel like I done lost some sleep somewhere along the line. That medicine part of it, most of it, making me drowsy. Because it's too early to get really sleepy after a fair night. 2 o'clock, you say it won't be, but right now it is. This game a little slower than others. Give me time to get really drowsy. We're a little below the line. I don't know if that's the wind or I'm slow. I begin to think I'm slow. I'm gonna put that speed back. I'd rather have the speed as not to know. I'll be 5 back and go to 80 on approach. Alright. Glad slope's coming back. Wind's got us holding us off the bar a little bit. Looks like everything's alright. Preset the throttle on the joystick. Somewhere around between a third and 50%. Good cup of coffee this morning. Starbucks ain't got nothing on me. Not the problem either, to be honest with you. Ain't no way I'll give $8 for a cup of coffee if you get that. Be lucky to give $2 or $4, whatever they are in the restaurant there. I drink one every now and then, but not very regular. Body's getting warm, even though the air's on. Starting to cough. Get this thing down, get this mic off. Now, we flying right into crap now for is this thing. Could let on that little grass stripper. I'm gonna go on into crap. That's where I had it set out for. Uh-oh. Just a few minutes. I want to take control and see if I can get it down on the ground. Taking control. I have control. Whether it's right or wrong. Welcome to crap. They about knee deep out here, huh? I started to notice as you said it. Big old airport, big crap. What on crap? Sure, my video I had to restart this morning. Video. I'd run that update yesterday, but it was that updater. It wasn't the video card itself when I got out of it, and I did not finish installing the updater. Because it had a phase in I didn't want to mess with, and I just give up on it. I forget what it was, but something about information or something junk. I just decided to skip it for now. It went through the installation, but it didn't. I didn't set it up and start using it. Let's see what I think I see something. Okay, let's go a little further. Oh yeah, I see it right there. Okay. Park right over here this next side. I seen the fuel pump just off my left wing there for a minute. Just got a glimpse of it. Thought I saw way out yonder, but it ain't right here. I believe it's just off my left wing. Let's get inside this parking place here. What's the curious one? This thing. I'll park over here to the side. I'm not going to the pumps at this point. I don't see no cross parks here. Facing runways. Right there. Lock the brakes. Make sure it zooms all the way up. It is. Now, let's go back in here. Whoop, wrong here. Right here's here. Cut that up. Get rid of them. I don't need them right at this point. Don't need the other one of them. There we go. Now, we're gonna pull this out right here. Let her shut down. Turn this off. Turn the power off. Make sure these are all off. I told you I forget turning the lights on. They're already off. I don't usually turn them off. When I do, I forget to turn them back on. Anyway, just fly with them on. People see you better. Outside the plane. There we are. Quick look around. There's a pump right there. The scenery look. A bunch of stuff, but not a bunch of nothing either. Anyway, that's gonna be it. We're going to call this a wrap because I don't want it to be too long. I don't want to run two together. This was the trip I planned. I'm here. This is it. This is telling them. I'm gonna sign off for now. I'll be doing something else later. I don't know. It'll be today, tomorrow, next week. Anyway, we'll get it pretty soon. We'll fly, drive, we'll do something. May even pull the hunt back in, but I've got so many of them on here that they started to take the channel over. Okay, I'm gone. Bye bye.